Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to dig in.
Awesome. Well, today we're tackling something pretty crucial in the world of cybersecurity.
Oh, sounds interesting.
It is. We always talk about the importance of keeping your software up to date, right?
Right, gotta patch those vulnerabilities.
Exactly. But what if the very process of updating your system,
Is what opens you up to attack.
bingo, that's what we're looking at today.
Okay, I'm all ears.
So you, our awesome listeners, sent in a fascinating set of articles about a piece of software called Need Start.
Need start. Yeah.
Need Start. And all those times you get that annoying little pop-up telling you to restart your computer after an update?
Oh, yes. Like right when I'm in the middle of something.
I know, right? But it turns out that prompt might be more important than we realize.
Really? How so?
Well, Leaders is the utility that basically checks if your system actually needs to be restarted after those updates.
Okay, makes sense. But how does that make it a security risk?
Well, it's all about how Need Start works. It often runs automatically with what are called root privileges.
Ah, root privileges. That's basically the master key to your whole system, isn't it?
Exactly. And these articles highlight a bunch of vulnerabilities in Need Start, scary ones that could let someone get their hands on that master key.
Yikes, that doesn't sound good.
Not good at all. The sources list a whole bunch of CVE numbers, and they're all classified as local privilege escalation vulnerabilities.
LPEs. And just for our listeners who might not be familiar with the term,
Good point.
basically it means someone who already has some access to your system, maybe a guest account or something.
Right.
They could use these vulnerabilities to gain full administrative control.
So even if they start with limited access,
They could end up with complete control over your system.
not good at all. And the sources also mention something called interpreter tricks.
Oh yeah, those are nasty.
It's all about how Need Start interacts with things like Python and Ruby interpreters. Can you explain that in a way that, even I can understand?
Uh-huh, sure. Think of it like this. You have a toolbox, right? Full of tools for different jobs.
Okay, I'm following.
These vulnerabilities are like someone sneaking in and swapping out your real tools with fake ones.
So Need Start is tricked into using malicious code instead of the legitimate system components.
Exactly. It's like handing your house keys to someone who just broke in through the back window.
What's even crazier is that these vulnerabilities have been around for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Since 2014, like almost a decade, these flaws have been lurking in the code.
Which goes to show, sometimes these things can slip under the radar, especially with open source software. Not everything gets the same level of scrutiny.
True. But knowing that these flaws existed for so long, it really makes you wonder what else might be out there.
A chilling thought for sure. But on a more practical level, what does it mean if someone exploits these need restart vulnerabilities?
Well, think about all those servers out there, hosting websites, applications, storing financial data.
All sorts of sensitive information.
If an attacker exploits these flaws,
They could gain access to all of that. They could steal data, install malware.
or even shut down entire systems,
It suddenly becomes a lot bigger than just a software update issue.
for sure.
Oh.
But hey, there's good news too.
Oh, there is.
The articles point out that there is a fix.
Thankfully.
Need Restart version 3.8 patches these vulnerabilities.
So an update is crucial here.
Absolutely. And there's also the option to just disable the vulnerable feature altogether, kind of like removing those fake tools from the toolbox.
Taking away the opportunity for the exploit.
Yep. So what does all this mean for our listeners?
Well, I think it's a reminder that cybersecurity is a two-way street. We
Then-
can't just rely on developers to catch everything.
Right.
We all have a role to play in staying safe online.
So check your systems, folks. If you're running Ubuntu Server, make sure you've updated Need Start to version 3.8.
And even if you're not a tech expert, don't be afraid to ask questions. If you use online services, reach out to the providers and ask about their security practices.
You have a right to know.
Absolutely.
Well, that was quite the deep dive, wasn't it?
It really highlights how something seemingly small and technical can have huge real-world consequences.
Definitely. And it reminds us that staying safe online is an ongoing process.
Vigilance is key.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay safe out there.
Until next time.
See ya.